What's going on, Cap Crew? So once again, Brandon, thank you, man, for sending this out. I look forward to trying it. Mountain Spew BajaBoot. So this was gifted to me again by Mr. Brandon Harris for doing one of his, eating a couple pods a week ago or so. So figured when it came in, I would just jump right on and do some of it. I haven't done a super hot tincture maybe a year. Maybe not quite that long. I think I did some like a proper dropper or something in San Diego, but not too much. So we'll see how it goes, I don't know how warm that is. What's up, Midge? Brad. Hopefully you guys can hear me. We got road construction going on. And usually they're done about this time, but they must be working late today. I don't know. So like I said, that's good enough. Cheers, Cap Crew. Brandon, cheers. Thanks, man. Wow. Yep. What's up, Brandon? Thank you, buddy. Oh, wow. Moving it all around the mouth, man. You guys aren't lying. That really helps. I feel like I got maybe like a cut in my gum up here because I switched that around a little bit and it's just, I can feel the nerve in my tooth. Like, I mean, it doesn't feel bad, but whew, that's warm. Funny thing is, as soon as I opened the, maybe not quite when I opened the mailbox could I smell it, but I smelled the package because I'm a weirdo like that. The package that it came in, and I could smell sweetness. And then as soon as I opened the package, you could definitely get some sweet smell there. It does smell like Mountain Dew, so I like that. It's got a nice clarity to it as well. I'm sure most of you guys are familiar with this already, but it's got my eye watering a little bit. No tears yet, but it's so I got no comments. So if anybody left any comments, I'll check them after, I guess. One rubia, that's a decent burn for me, it's pretty good. I ate a pod just before this and did a little video on that, but I was kind of bummed about it. It was called a Taba Scorpion, Trinidad Moruga Scorpion crossed with a Tabasco pepper. And it really had no heat at all, so I figured I'd jump on because this came in the mail today. We do a little bit of that. think we do a little more. It's got my nose running though. I'll do a little proper. Road construction. Hopefully you guys can hear me though. You should be able to. I'm super close to the camera. Wow. What I'm digging about this tincture the most so far is just the overall all-around mouth burn from it. Man, these union guys putting in some overtime today, I guess. It's about 5 o'clock, I think. I thought they were done already. So that's why I came outside to do this. And they must have been like around the block. As soon as I sat down, I almost went live, not in the crew, because I had it on airplane mode, and then it told me I couldn't go live, so I almost messed up the video from the very beginning. But whew. I got no comments. What's up, Alexandra? I think she's there. Scott, what's up, bro? Shane, what's up, bro? It's a good whiskey chest, man. It's a good chest burn. It's got the nose running. Do it again. I've already done it twice, brother. I did a Robbie and then a proper. You want me to do more for you, Daniel? Give me a minute. I'm with you, Eric. I'm with you, Midge. Couple of droppers and a Robbie. So we already did a Robbie. We already did a dropper. So I'll do one more dropper. Nah, I'm good. I'll do one for you. That whiskey chest is heavy right now, and I don't want to knock it back and then we get the BajaBoot, you know what I mean? Stomach feels really good, but the throat right here is burning pretty wicked hard. So it's you know, so I'll make sure I'll swallow it down with no problems. Because the mouth burn's not terrible right now. Stomach's good. That whiskey chest though, it's got me pretty good. Uh-oh. We got a little happy tear. I better just knock it down now before I start getting worse, huh? Is that what this is made of? I didn't even ask. No hiccups. Well, I hope not. I'll be honest with you, brother. I haven't had hiccups in a long time. Yeah, you got me some happy tears though, Brandon, so thank you for that. I'll do one more proper for you guys. And for me. It really is for me. It is for you too. But you know. No, I'm good. Yeah, Chase, we got a good one going, man. Ooh. Just like tincture, and that's what it does for me, man. It like when you're inhaling it back, it hits right there. Makes you second guess. You know, are you gonna keep swallowing it down? Oh, we got a little left in there. So we got to go back to, hold on, can I scroll? Because who's right there? Brandon, that was you that commented here. 7 pop mustards, yellow scorps, and a couple varieties of peach went into the batch. Yeah, okay. I love 7 pop mustards. I did a yellow Trinidad Moruga Scorpion the other day and a Death Spiral back to back. It had me second guessing my choices at that moment, but that was a good burn. And peach super hots. Peach super hots are tough for me. I don't know what it is, but peach super hots, they don't sit well with me. Oh, that's my fake tree, guys. It's peach, chocolate. Yeah, those are the worst. Yeah. Me and this tree go way back. I just like it for a little background because when I come out here in this spot in my backyard, the little trellis back here, that sun comes in and sometimes the video quality is not great. So I started putting the old tree there, and I'm too lazy to like put rocks in it and shit. And oh man, that's why I used to never go live, because I cuss like a sailor. All right, Brandon, remind me, man, is it just the F-bomb in here, or is it any cuss word? I know it's the F-bomb, but uh-oh, that's a nasty booger, guys. All right, cool. I say the S word all the time. I did a Fresh Pod Friday not too long ago, maybe a month ago, and I dropped the S-bomb, and then I came back and did a Robbie just because I thought it was yeah, no, I understand. I drop the S all the time, so like I did just there. I'm gonna keep burning until it. Oh, I'm great. I'm good. Alexandra, that's the first I consider, for me, that's a super hot tincture. Yeah. That's the first super hot tincture I've done in months. At least that much of it. Maybe going back to the winter time, to be honest. I think in San Diego, Daniel Yeats, I think he gave me I just did a little bit. It was a Wonka tink, I forget which one. Yeah, I got a sailor's mouth, no doubt. So I've had this happen a few times with Fresh Pods, where my gum up here goes numb, and it's numb right now. That Robbie dropper I did right off the bat, I switched that around pretty good, and so the whole front up there is getting that numb sensation right now. I've never done enough tincture. I've just never swished it around and done that much tincture to get that kind of a sensation. I've gotten it with, like I said, Fresh Pods a few times. So it's kind of a nice feeling, to be honest with you. It's really weird. Yeah, it's kind of nice, to be honest. I'm just now starting to feel it in the gut a little bit. Prior to just 10 seconds ago, there was nothing happening down there. Just a nice whiskey chest and a good overall mouth burn. It's just now. Just, you know what I'm saying, when it just kind of starts to grab your stomach at the top there. Just starting to, I relate it to like I don't know what those are called, but like where you just kind of, like your stomach right there before it goes down further. Just starting to, yeah, it's a, but I know my body pretty good, and I don't think I'll cramp. I think I'm just going to be good right here with, it's just going to stay at this warm belly. The next 5 minutes will be the teller on that. Yeah, Justin Harmon, thanks, bro. I keep forgetting to thank him as well in all my posts about this. But yeah, it's a good one for me, man. Like, I mean, you know, the bottle was up to here when I got it today. You know, so I'm proud of that as well. For me, you know, I don't do a lot of, oh, I'll be fine, man. Yeah. Not even worried, man. You know, I was gonna do a little more, to be honest with you, brother, because I was feeling so good. But I got some things to do, so it would be nice to not get any kind of cramps, you know what I mean? So, yeah, thanks for hanging in, Alexandra. I appreciate you. If you're still here, I've been really enjoying your fresh pod reviews. Way similar, which is what I like, to the way I do mine. You know, I like to just really enjoy the pepper, talk about it. You know, they're fascinating. So I've really been enjoying watching your videos. And you've been burning hard, man. It's, you know, that catacomb pod looked wicked. I've gotten so many peppers. I know you got to go. I hope you're still watching. If not, go back. Watch later. Just speed to this point. But that catacomb, I was going to comment, and I was cooking dinner last night. It looked like it burnt you pretty good. But I've got so many peppers from Gary Smith at Lone Star Mastiffs, and I've never come across that pod. So I was super intrigued with that. I sent him a message. I told him, look, bro, next time, I know it looked wicked hot. I told him, I said, I just watched Alexandra munch one of those things, and it lit her pretty good, and she's got a high tolerance. I said to Gary, I said, you need to send me one of those. Yeah, I'm gonna be staying with him probably tentatively in Dallas for the League of Fire match down there. He invited me out 2-3 months ago, and so I think I'm gonna stay down with him and help him prep for that contest and pick the pods and stuff. So it'll be fun. Anyways, I know you gotta go, but I need to get me one of those peppers, man. I was like, I've never had one of those. It looked wicked hot. I'm waiting for him to send me a message what the cross was, because I asked him too what the cross was on that pepper. What's up, Justin? Yeah, that's a good tink, man. I'll do a little more since you just got here. You know what I mean? How about that? Since you're co-creator in the I like it. It's got a really nice, smooth, you know, flavor to it, but it really hits the throat like taking I almost cussed, man. I gotta be careful. Like taking a nice shot, you know, of some whiskey or even tequila. You know what I'm saying? It really gives me that feeling of like that on a cold winter's day, man, that breath, that sensation, you know what I mean? I was just talking about how the stomach's doing, so I did some propers, did a Robbie. I'll probably do a little more after this, but let's just see how this one treats the belly, because belly's kind of starting to You know, I'm not getting a throat rip. Yeah, I'm not getting much of a burn there necessarily. I guess that would be considered a little bit of a throat burn because it hits right there quickly, and then once you kind of swallow it all back, it dissipates, and then there's no more throat burn. For me, it's just an all-around mouth burn that's lingering and staying around, but it is a lingering burn, no doubt about that. We'll do a little more. Yeah. Well, there's the first cough off of it. That's generally my sign that It's got a nice little, like, I was just talking a little bit ago too, Justin, that it's gone now, but I had a little numbing sensation up here, and I've only ever had that off of fresh peppers. But I swished it around pretty good on the initial burn here, and so the entire mouth is still really coated, and I think it's all coated from the very first Robbie I did of it, to be honest with you. I think all this stuff now is just kind of making it a little more linger. But I'm liking the way it burns, because I'm not big on throat burns. Yeah, he told me, Brandon said it was 7-pot, what did he say, 7-pot marugas, or I mean 7-pot mustards or something too in there maybe. And then he said some peaches. I like yellow scorpions. That's one of my favorite peppers. And any mustard pod I'm down for. But peach peppers, man, no, they're just not, I don't know, for whatever reason, they don't sit super well with me. I never had any peppers or anything from Barn Hog. Yellow peppers, you know, yellow freshies burn me like pretty hard too. Well, I guess at this point I've listed almost all of them, so I guess they all just burn me pretty hard. You know what I mean? What kind of alcohol did you guys use in this? I like it. I'll probably do come on some point this week and maybe do a chug with it, because you know, I want to get better at doing some chugs. I'm not real big with the chugs, but I might come back and I'll think about what kind of beverage I want to do with this, because it's super tasty. I like the sweetness of it. It's really good. Everclear. Yeah, okay. Nice. Yeah, these dudes are working late today. So they started road construction on my street 1st of like June. And I come home, don't know nothing about it. I come home, I got a note in my mailbox or whatever, saying starting on this Monday, the following Monday, it's like a Wednesday, road construction, give us 10 days. Bro, that was the beginning of June. It's now the beginning of September. And these dudes are just now paving the road. Oh, I'm a big Modelo guy, Brandon. Yeah. All right, well, that's it. That's what I'll do, I guess. Because, so I did a burn the other day too. If you like Modelo, I'm guessing you like Modelo with some fresh lime. I would guess, I don't know. I mean, I go both ways, but if you do, reach out if you're interested. Again, I don't know, with Michael Purvis at Pigs and Peppers. He's part of the crew, but he has one of my favorite tinctures ever. Now, it's not super hot. It's quite a bit less heat than this. Like, it's not, it's just real flavorful, but it's his cilantro and lime tincture. I'm telling you, it is, you can taste the cilantro, you can taste the lime. There's a nice subtle burn to it. I just put some on my carne asada street tacos. The residual, and in my Modelos, and it's taken the place of fresh lime. I mean, not all the time I'm like savoring that to tincture, but it's phenomenal. Best lime flavored tincture I've ever had. It's the fact that I can like pick out and taste the cilantro in it is, you know, the herb of it was the key for me, because lime, not too hard, you know, I'm guessing. But picking up that cilantro note in it, I was just dumbfounded, man. I was like, you gotta be kidding me with this. Yeah, I guess I could see how that would be easy, but no, not me. I do, you know, I think Robbie's perfect, but I think about what I've done so far here, which is about 2 Robbies, I would surmise. In one beer would be good for me. Not even a half a bottle, you know what I'm saying? No, but again, I've never done a tincture chug necessarily, and I've never done like a full Robbie in like a 12-ounce beer either, because I usually just kind of like sprinkle a little in there and go about my day. Yeah, we'll do a little more for Justin and finish that proper off, I guess. But the underneath my tongue though, man, is just like, now I can feel it like stinging a bit. Yeah. So now it's got me salivating a little bit. Like, I didn't have that before. Oh yeah, no, I know, you know, I enjoy this, you know, like, I probably, if nobody would have been on this live, I probably would have done the Robbie and called it good and had a nice little decent burn. But then, you know, Daniel jumped on, you know, do it again. And then Justin jumps on, you know, do it again, you know. But without that motivation, I probably would have just done the Robbie. I know I can do sometimes more, you know, but I don't always push myself. You know, some days I just, you know, a Robbie's plenty. But that was the first time I tried this. On that Robbie. I did not try any of this beforehand. I mean, I obviously opened it and smelled it, because I have the Robbie pre-done, because I'm not good at loading the Robbie, man. It takes me forever. You know what's crazy, Justin, is that warm belly that I had is gone now. It's not even there anymore. And for me, generally, once I've gotten that warm belly, it then leads, it just either stays there for a while and then produces into cramps, you know, later a little bit. But once that warm belly, if it never goes into full cramps or mild cramps or anything like that, and it kind of dissipates on its own, I'm usually going to be good. So yeah, but you know, well, I did a burn on Saturday for the League of Fire. It was an 1.5-hour burn session, and it was crazy, man. And it was not the worst cramps I'd ever had in my life, because they were mild the entire time, but there were about 4 waves, and it was all of from about 5 p.m. Saturday till damn near about 5 p.m. Sunday. Maybe not quite that, maybe about noon on Sunday before I was feeling back to normal. And I didn't burn at all yesterday after it. It was a rough evening. But it was weird because it never went to like full on, you know, like, you know, I've been in fetal position, butt naked over the AC vent, just rocking back and forth, cramping before. So it was weird that like it just never got that far, but it just kept going for like a full 24 hours almost. So should be good, man. We'll get some dinner in me, and that's it. I'm gonna cut. I don't know how long this video's been. Like I said, I can't see the timer. I feel like I've been on here for damn near a half an hour now, but who knows. The burn's pretty much dissipated now. That sensation I had under the tongue is gone. Yeah, dude. Yeah. You know, the first time, 35 and a half, yeah, not bad. You know, my videos are long though, man. I like to talk. I get to going, man. I don't know. And then you get that endorphin kind of dump going a little bit sometimes, and you know, it gets me talking. Hey, what's up, Devin? What was I gonna say though? Yeah, the first time I ever had those. Well, you forgot to add in butt naked on there, Brandon. Okay. First time for me was back. Oh, this is 2019, maybe, I don't know. And I did 3 Pocky chips back to back to back on an empty stomach, and at like 10 o'clock at night. I don't remember. And I'd been drinking all day, and yeah, I learned real quick that night, you know, because I couldn't get it up. It wouldn't come up, and I was just fetal position rocking, man, for a good hour, 30, 40 minutes. I don't know. It was about 30 minutes probably. And then I finally was able to get it up, and then it was all smooth sailing after that one, you know. All right, I'm walking out after this. I'm going to do just a tad more, and then I'm out of here, you know. And then I got to go do some dinner or something. And then just like that on cue, I'm not joking, the tongue burns back. The saliva is, yeah, I couldn't get it up. I mean, it finally came up on its own, but I was trying to get it up once I felt those cramps start to come, but it was, yeah. Oh man. Oh, okay, I got you now. I got you now, brother. Yeah. Hey man, I'm an open book. Let's see. You know, once or twice in my life, yeah, I'm never ashamed to admit it. But I was pretty much blacked out drunk too, you know what I mean? So, never on a good day, brother. Never on a good day. Okay, that's it. Oh yeah, older I get, you know. You know, the older you get, you gotta start pre-planning stuff, you know. It's like, you know. All right, well, the warm belly's back. We just brought it back with another propper, man. We just brought it right back. It was smooth sailing, and you know, I just, you know, we just brought it right back. Doing the same thing, just kind of crunching, you know. It's like, it's not full cramp mode, it's just kind of, I like to describe it like that, where it's got the top of the belly right here. That helped. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut. I promise that was the last one. I'm out of here. I appreciate you guys. Believe it or not, Brandon, dude, I'm gonna hold out. I like to hold out a little bit, unless I really need to. I might ride another minute burn, man. It's ramping up, dude. I know it's starting to ramp up a little bit when I start breathing a little bit heavier, and I'm starting to breathe a little bit heavier. I might sit for another minute with you guys, man, and burn. It's getting hotter because it's starting to attack the stomach again. Yeah, I think if I would have quit way back there, we might now turn it into a mild cramp. We'll see. Because it's yeah, I feel like my body temperature's risen a bit. All right, well, let's talk a little more, man. I feel like burning a little more. I mean, I'm not going to do any more, I don't think. But I'm interested to see, if you're interested to see where this burn goes. Because it's got me breathing heavier. I think you can tell the change a little bit. I can tell. Not only in the stomach, but the way I'm breathing. I feel like my temperature is elevated a little bit. You know how you can feel that when your body temperature, you can feel it kind of increase a little bit? That's happened. The mouth burn's about the same. It's not that bad. Yeah, I think I'll be good. But that last one definitely, and that's what happened on my burn on Saturday. I did. Where about halfway through I was second guessing how much further I was going to go into the burn, and then I went just a little bit further because that was where the goal was for myself. And then after I got to that point, I was able to do a couple more after that, and it was almost like it, you know, it crossed a little small threshold. Yeah, and that was what I did on Saturday, was a chocolate challenge, and the sugar content was like, I did the math this morning at work. It was 150 grams, 148 point something grams of sugar in the amount of chocolate I consumed. And I don't eat a lot of sugar. I don't eat a lot of sweets. I don't, you know, whatever. I put a little bit of sugar in my coffee in the morning. I drink 2 cups of coffee. And then whatever sugar is like in my bread and stuff. And they say your daily intake of sugar, man, is supposed to be like, what, 24 grams, something like that? 148 grams of sugar. Yeah, back cramps, dude, yes. And so I got like a sugar high at the same time as a endorphin high. Weirdest thing ever. And I could feel my heart just And you can, in the video, man, I'm like doing this, like just making sure what my heartbeat was doing, because I wasn't scared about the capsaicin consumption or how hot that challenge was. I started getting worried about the amount of sugar. And I think that's what really messed my body up for the whole day into Sunday, man. I don't think it was the capsaicin, because the capsaicin I'm used to for the, you know, pretty good. It was just that sugar. Oh yeah, I love chocolate, you know, Hershey bars, whatever, but Reese's, but I'm fat enough, dude, you know, and I like to eat. I'm more of a savory type person, you know, so I'd rather get my calories with beer and like actual meals, man, like a good breakfast, nice steak, you know, savory shit. You know what's weird, Brandon? Yeah, I was weirded out. It was starting to like mind mess me up too during the challenge. I was like sitting there kind of like, what, you know, I don't know. It was weird. So I don't know if I've ever really had the back cramps from capsaicin, but over the last 4 or 5 days, and I've been burning pretty hard all those days doing stuff, like right back here, so just below the rib cage right here, just below kind of where your kidneys are. I thought like maybe my kidneys are messed up a little bit, but maybe it's back cramps. I don't know. And that was the other thing with that challenge on Saturday. The sugar consumption was messing me up, because I was already kind of stressing about my kidneys, kind of, because I don't know if it's a back cramp or a back problem I got going on, or if my kidneys are messed up. But oh, okay. Well, maybe it's overdose cramping too much. Maybe that Devin says it. I'm with it. Okay. I'd rather have that, dude, than my kidneys failing, man, or like, you know, or like, then I got worried, man. I thought I was gonna like have kidney stones or something, man, you know, because those run in my family, dude, and you know, I know that day's probably coming into my lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? But all right, so this all went away, dude. I'm gonna do a little more, then I'm out of here, you know. But I feel bad just like sitting here and not doing more. I appreciate everybody just sticking with, chatting, man. I enjoy this a lot, so I like talking. You know, well, some guys at work were like, dude, you know, you're probably dehydrated. Because, you know, I'm like I don't drink enough water. And I drink too much beer. You know, trying to be, got a big old yellow jacket, or whatever kind of bee that is. I think he's attracted to the, you know, sweetness of this. Oh. Yeah. You know, the weird thing is, though, is I think it's like maybe your second time in this video. That's a record. Attaboy. Alright, I'm gonna kill the video now, but let me, you know, we've been talking about Modelo's and whatnot, so, you know, it's about beer time for me anyway. Let me crack one with you. 3 beers, dude, during a live dance. You know, pretty impressive. Feel like I've been on here for a long time, man. I might just go an hour. Who knows? I don't know. Alright, well. Beer 30, yeah. Cheers. About an hour. Cheers, y'all. Ooh. Yeah, Modelo's one of my tops. It's my, I'm a big craft beer guy too. You know, the thing I'm really digging and have been for a while is Firestone Mind Haze. Not the double, the regular. The double, that's just a little too much for me sometimes. You know, but the regular Mind Haze, that stuff is addictive. I lied. Well, I think they're about the same quality in my eyes. Pabst is probably a little bit lower, but I go Pabst, Modelo, and then I'm into Sam Adams, just the regular Boston, and then up into you know, different crafts and stuff. But like Sam Adams, I'll do some Fat Tire, but that's getting craft. But for the non-craft, man, it's just Pabst, Modelo, and Sam Adams Boston, and that's about it. And after that, it has to be beer. All right, cheers. I'm not gonna down it. I thought about it. I'll be honest with you guys. I thought about it, but I'm just gonna. Ooh. You're right, Brandon. That is good in there, brother. Thank you. I like Blue Moon, man. I think I outdid myself in college. I don't know. Or even high school, to be honest with you. But Blue Moon does the same thing now to me that Sierra Nevada, the regular Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, it gets me bloated. I can only drink like 2, and then I'm like bloated like I just did an all-you-can-eat sushi. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird. I don't know. Thick and craft beers. Ugh. Yeah, but right now in my fridge I like to keep 4 or 5 different varieties. You never know who's coming over. I've got Pabst, Modelo, Heineken. I like Heineken, I guess, too, and Sam Adams and Mind Haze. Guinness, yeah, I like Guinness. What are they called? Guinness bombs or beer squirts. That's the other reason, man. This is the best crew, man. This is the best group on Facebook for me, anyway, hands down. I think they're called like not a sake bomb, but they're Irish car bomb. There you go. Dude, this stuff, Brandon, you weren't lying, man. I'm not lying either. This is really good in here. It does act like a little bit of a lime situation, no? I know you guys don't, and I like it, but I always knew the F-bomb was a no-go. I just always got weirded out, like, what else was like maybe a no-go, because I don't want to be doing Robbie's or Tink if I don't have to. I mean, they're all right sometimes, you know, here and there, but yeah, it really does. Bro, I don't know about the rest of y'all, man. I'm in northern Nevada, Reno, and the bug situation this year, ridiculous. Yeah, I almost dropped one in my last live, and I almost dropped one about probably 20 minutes ago in this video, but what are you gonna do? Ooh. I don't know, Brandon. I could see how maybe. Ooh. The ground is rumbling, man. They're doing. Well, I already said 100 times. Can you hear that? Is that what it sounds like? That's crazy. I should have brought like a stirrer. Yeah, I don't mind it, you know what I'm saying, to be honest with you. My very first job while I was 14, seriously, 14, 15, was doing construction with my uncle, and they were doing apartments, and he taught me how to frame. Well, I did a bunch of stuff, but the first job was they would come in with the forklift, man, and drop pallets of plywood, and then I had to go third floor. There was third story buildings. I had to go first, second, third, count up how many plywood sheets. Oh, I almost did that. Don't count. Would go into each room, all the floors, and then carry those things into every room for the guys, man. Did that for first summer. My 14 going into 15. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's coming, Devin. Hey, so some other videos I've done over the days. I don't want to mention it, but some of those videos, some people, same thing, man. They put the tree out. They just want to see if the tree's going to fall on me. Oh yeah, no, I'm not. I couldn't do it either. Not up and down either. You know what I'm saying? Not up and down. But my thought process was this: if they didn't have the windows in on the first level, second level, and third level, I've always thought this: why couldn't they just put a pallet on the first, second, and third? I think they were messing with me because I was the young kid and it was my uncle's company. You know what I'm saying? I think they were, my uncle's gone now, and I, you know, this is just things you think back on as you get older. You know, when I was younger, I didn't think about it. I was just like, oh, this is the job. Okay, they were, you know, blah, blah, blah. But now I'm like, why couldn't they just forklift? I don't know. But I learned a lot, man. It was a cool job. I mean, you know, I learned how to do some framing. I learned how to do just some different stuff. You know, so it was pretty cool. I'll tell you a funny story. But a little sip left. A little story about the construction site. I mean, it's not super funny, but I did the old hide a little bit. Well, I got a couple stories. One time I had to hide in the what are they called? The box, the shipping container, if you will, whatever, where they kept, like, you know, like painters use them on job sites. That's the business I'm in, you know, to hold paint, blah, blah, blah. I had to hide in there an entire day because OSHA came, and I was in there with some other dudes, you know what I mean? And we were just, we got paid the whole day because I was underage, and they were like, dude, we can't have you running around in here. Wild, man. I mean, that was back in the, you know, late 90s. Times are way different now. A company wouldn't even think about doing that now. But some people think that's funny. Well, the funny part is I ran out to get tacos from the taco truck for me and all the guys. Story gets better, but it's more personal. The other time, I fell asleep because I was hiding, man. I was done working, you know. I was just like beat up. I'm tired, man. I'm a kid, you know. I didn't want to be there. And I fell asleep. I think it was in the second story of one of the unbuilt apartment complexes. Ding, 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 ding. Like way in the back, where nobody was really working. But it was still hollowed out. I mean, it just had plywood sheets up. They were just starting to put in the tub and the sink and whatever. And I cuddled down in the tub. And it was early in the day, bro. It was early, like 10 o'clock. I hadn't even had lunch yet. And I fell asleep. I woke up, and it was quiet. It was just starting to get dark. I come out, man, it was a ghost town, bro. Everybody was gone. I didn't have a watch, didn't have a cell phone at this time, you know what I mean? I was 15. Come out, I had to walk home. This was up the street from my high school. I walked to work every day with my tool belt, my deal. Walked all the way home. Got home. It's about a half an hour, about 20-minute walk. Got home. It was 6 o'clock at night, and my mom was like, "Where have you been?" I told her the story, and she couldn't stop laughing all night. Yep. Yeah, dude. I used to hide. Man. It was, you know. And you know what's funny? You remember, the movie Happy Gilmore? At the very beginning, when Adam Sandler, he's talking about the jobs he had. I was a road construction worker. I was a plumber, you know, all the things. And then he was talking about he worked construction. And he talks about how he got good with the nail gun, hit the boss, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's like a real thing, man. I remember one day, hadn't seen it ever before. Again, I used to always be on the second floor for some reason, because I'm pretty sure, again, I was on the second floor. These were 3-story units. And I'm on the second floor, and I'm looking out. It was raining. So production kind of slowed down, stopped a little bit. It was just a little drizzle, and I'm in the bathtub again, man. I'm hiding, you know, again, just chilling and sleeping at the work. Oh, dude, I got other stories. Sleeping at work is fun, yes. And I come out and I'm looking out the window, but I'm doing the, like, you know, because I didn't want them to see me, you know. Like if they did, they'd be like, oh, there's the kid, you know. And I shit you not, I hear, doop, doop, and these guys are out there, dude, shooting at each other from like a cornhole distance, I guess, with the guns, man. Grown men. And here I am, like a kid, dude. I thought it was the greatest thing ever, man. So, that was a fun job, man. There it is, Devin. Bro. It's a record. All right, I'm going to do one more beer with you guys, man. I think I'm going to just finish this tink at this point. You know what I mean? We might as well just finish this tink. It's been a long enough video. We deserve that. And hopefully the stomach doesn't hurt too much. I'm going to pour just a little more in this with the last drink. And then I'm going to pour the rest of the bottle in the next beer. And then I promise you we're out of here. But I am going to get something I forgot again. I'm going to walk back in with you guys. Yeah. Oh. There it is. Four times, fellas. Oh. All right, I'm gonna finish this bottle of Tink, man. I mean, I might as well. I got another bottle of Tink sent to me not too long ago, and I got Sarah's Tink coming, the sour apple one. So I'll probably come and do a chug or something with that. That's all that's left. So Mountain Spew BajaBoot is going to see its final day on the day that it showed up, you know. Oh, trying to get it all in there. Get in there. I got a little rim job going on here. There it is, folks. I'm kind of bummed out now, though, a little bit. I mean, this is a fun burn, so I'm super, you know, it's a fun burn to knock her down and, you know, have fun with you guys and everything, but I am kind of sad now that I'm not going to be able to enjoy this in a different way. I bet this would be good on a Twinkie, too. You know what I'm saying? No? I would surmise. I don't know. I've never... Oh, I have done a Twinkie. What do you call it? A Twinkie? Again, dude, we're going to just sit here and drink this. It'll be about as long as it took me to drink the last one, but not going any, you know, not trying to break any records here with the chugs. We're just going to sip her down. I would surmise, Brandon, you're probably on like 6 by now, right? Beer 6? Ooh, that really is good in Modelo, though. Have you tried it in, what else would it be good in, dude? I don't know. Probably be good in a lot of stuff. Alright, we got the boogers around. Fifth one? Oh boy. Yeah. I'm definitely a functioning alcoholic for sure. You know, I drink pretty heavy, man. Definitely a 6-pack is for sure, you know, pretty much most days. But 10 to 12, man, really not a problem. You know, if I'm doing Paps, Modelo, that kind of thing. What I've been trying lately too, because I have some health issues going on. I was watching your video the other day, Brandon. It was a nighttime video. You ate like a half a pod. It was a chocolate pod or something. A couple days ago, or a week ago. It wasn't that long. I got the same thing, man. I went to the doctor. I haven't been to the doctor in 20 years. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, Devin. Corona. When I kept saying, have you tried it in? Have you tried it in? Yeah, Corona. But yeah, I go to the doctor, man. Dude, high blood pressure. They're like, dude, you're like, bro. So for the first time in my life, over the past, since November last year, they got me on blood pressure medicine and all that fun stuff. Ooh, there's a good amount of tink left in there though. This is gonna be a push to get this down. Ooh, the stomach sitch is back. It like went away, now it's back. This is the third time now. Oh. Yeah, it's got that, I've got that heavy burn back now. You know what I'm saying? Like, heart's racing, breathing heavy. Yeah, that's honestly, man, that's what I've been working on the most, trying to get the stomach in line with just what I'm trying to, you know, be able to do. You know, whew, it's hitting there now. Oh, I don't know, boys. I might have bit off a little more than I could chew. But bear with me. We're already invested this much in a long video. I think I'm going to sit here until I get it down. I'm not quitting. But it's got my stomach, like, ramping up to... All right, see you, Justin. Appreciate you, brother. Great tincture, man. Really nice. Really good. Wow. Oh. Wow. It's hitting the stomach hardcore now, bro. Wow. I'm only about halfway on the beer. I'm starting to taper down now. I caught a few second wins in this video. That last win might have been the last one I'm going to catch. Oh, because it is ramped up. And now, because I spilt the tincture on the rim, now I'm getting a major burn on the outside of the lips. So I've pretty much now in this video, underneath the tongue, little throat, outside the gums, numb the gums, warm belly, whiskey chest. We're hitting all the notes, I suppose. Because it's like that burn on the outside now, like on the skin. Because I spilled it when I was pouring the bottle in there. Yeah, I'm going to get it down, Brandon. There's no quitting here. I'll throw up before I quit. Well, today. I've had to learn that, because there's been a few times where I could have just pushed a little bit harder, just keep a little bit more. But I'm starting to get that where the stomach is starting to, it's not doing this one anymore. It's doing this one now, where it's squeezing. And it's starting to really not get happy now. It's no longer warm belly. It's moved down into, there's warm belly there now, but it's now lower into mild. I was thinking to myself the other day, is mild or medium heavier or more? Medium? Like, if it went low, medium, mild, or is it low, mild, medium, or is it low, medium, mild? Do you know? Because I never really thought about it. I always thought medium and mild was like the same thing, but I don't know. Because we're in the lower of the two, where it was like warm belly for me, low cramps. That's how I call it, low cramps, and then medium, and then mild, and then heavy, right? Like, we're on the second tier, you know, for me. Yeah, I think. Oh, something just got in my eyes, dude. Oh, it was a bug or something. It wasn't tink, but now I'm touching my eye. Yeah, okay, so we're at medium, or no, we're at mild, you know, because I've always got like a warm belly situation. It's not cramping. Well, we're at low then, and you got low, mild, medium, and then heavy, or, you know, there's something just flew in my eye. Mild with a capital L is the Cap Crew hot as it gets. Okay, yep. Yeah. Yeah, we're not there. But it's mild, you know. It's non-Cap Crew mild. Something just got in my eyeball though. Oh. All right, we got just a little bit left, and then long burn, but that's, you know, that's kind of how I like to burn. I'm not real good, I guess you could say, or big on, is a way you could look at it as well. Like, I don't think I could. I think I would boot if I drank the whole bottle. Just boom, one shot. You know what I mean? That's a completely different burn than what I'm doing. You know, I like to prolong it a little bit. Yeah, it's a different style of burn, I think. But I don't think yeah, it would have just hit the throat too hard trying to shot glass a tink like that for me. I don't, you know. I damn near thought about it though. When it came today, Brandon, I damn near thought about just doing a shot glass of it. So it crossed my mind to finish this bottle today with doing a shot. So, you know, I'm not surprised that we just went ahead and did the whole bottle, because I kind of had it in my mind processing throughout the day, or throughout the last couple of days, because I knew it was coming, and I knew I was going to get on there and get on and, you know, burn with it for sure, for sending it to me. And I talk myself into things like tomorrow, after this, I'll start thinking about the pepper I'm going to eat tomorrow. You know what I mean? Because I love fresh pods. I got a box just showed up today. I'm still working on a half a box, and I'll, like, I guess mentally prepare, but at the same time just think about it. It helps. But my stomach is starting to really, yeah, Devin, that's what I mean. Yeah, it would instantly, I mean, I'm starting to cramp now, just a tad. And I've got just a little bit left of that, so you might see me actually cramp in this video. I'm not quite there yet. It's very close though. Oh, yeah. There's just a little, there's one more drink of beer left in there, bro, and then we're out. But yeah, I appreciate you, Brandon, dude. I enjoy watching your videos, man. And very similar, man. I like to just sit down and just kind of enjoy whatever it is, you know what I mean, and enjoy it for as long as I can. That's an ideal burn for me, you know. Again, sometimes, you know, I ate a pod right before this video too, from Nick Kemp's, called Tabascorpion, and you know, unfortunately though, it wasn't hot, so I don't know what happened. I think I got a dud. I mean, there was just like a little bite to it, but Nick, you know, grows some wicked pods. Yeah, it's hard to prep for pods though, dude. Like, I'm trying to learn how to prep still for myself, like, every time. Like, I don't feel like I'll ever have it figured out, man. And that's another part of burning that I really enjoy, because it is a little bit of the unknown in there every time. And again, especially with fresh pods, you know, you can eat a scorpion today and a scorpion tomorrow and have a completely different burn. And you know, and you can eat a mustard moruga and a yellow Trinidad scorpion, completely different burns, completely different tastes, and they can hit you different too. Pods are tough because for me, they, you know, like this tincture right here, dude, as long as it's made the same every time and one bottle is the same, so if I do a Robbie of this today, it's going to be the exact same tomorrow. You know what I mean? My body might take it a little bit differently depending on how physically my body's doing, but I could eat a Carolina Reaper pepper right now today, and I could eat a Carolina Reaper pepper tomorrow that I got from the same grower, blah, 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 and have two completely different experiences. And one day it could really mess me up, and one day it couldn't. Now, part of that is the body, but part of it also is just Mother Nature and fresh pods. Oh yeah, I've been there too. Yeah, those delayed hits. Yep. You know, those are not fun because I like to, let's just get it all done. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be done with it and let me move about my day, my night, whatever. Those delayed ones, dude, like, I've had that happen at the store. I think a lot of people who's a chili head man have had that happen to them at different times in different places. What's up, Jaws? I think Jaws actually did, now that he just jumped on here. I think there was something in the crew or something somewhere just this weekend I was reading, or something about somebody cramping. I think it might have been Jaws. It was Jaws talking about it somewhere. Jaws, it was you, bro. You gotta remind me here. because we were just talking about delayed cramps, and Annie Boyer, or I think it was Papa Stew, or Stew, was talking somewhere, and he was talking about Adele got cramps somewhere and she got rescued because she couldn't drive, and then Jaws jumped on and commented, yeah, I'll pull on where you booted around. That's it. Yeah, was that in Cap Crew or was that somewhere else? I don't remember, but dude, that was funny. And Brandon, just like you're talking about, man, like it just brought me back to certain times in my life where we've all been there, dude. Like, I thought I was good, man. I had it at a basketball game once. I was good, dude, all good, just sitting there. And this is at a college basketball game, man. This was when Nevada was good, when they were ranked 16th in the nation. And the place is packed, dude. Empty stomach. I ate 2 super hots before I left my house. No problem, all the way to the university. Bro, I'm sitting 10 rows up. I had great seats. I don't know, 5 minutes into the game, dude, the cramps hit, and they hit hard. And it was the most uncomfortable feeling. You got people around you cheering and hooing and hollering, man, and drinking, and I'm just like, dude, I jetted up to the bathrooms. It was rough, and I ended up going home that night. Oh, I'm not even staying for the game. I'm done. Whew. All right, my stomach is holding up. Can you hear it? We got just a little more and we're out of here. Ugh. Brandon, let me know when 2 minutes is up. We'll do a 2-minute afterburn here, and then I'm out of here. I can't see any time. Man, I gotta... Yeah, it was horrible, man. Like, I was like at the, though I didn't have season tickets. Those tickets were gifted to me, man. And I'm a hoop head, man. I'm a basketball fanatic. And yeah, my alma mater, dude, lonely old Reno, Nevada, dude, is ranked 16 in the nation at that time of that game, and they're undefeated in the season. We've got 4 dudes guaranteed in the draft, and 5 minutes, and there's hotties all around. Yeah, I mean, it's, brothers, and I took my boy with me, and we're there, dude, 5 minutes in, and I'm cramping, and I gotta tell my bro, he was gonna stay, but he was like, no, I'll make sure you get home. He was worried about me driving myself home, because I was just bent over, and just like, he didn't understand. I was like, I'm gonna be fine, just give me a couple minutes, or give me a half an hour, and we'll be all normal, but I just didn't feel like I needed to go home. I got home. Reno's so small, man. I got home and finished watching the game here. You don't have to, Brandon, man. I mean, I think it's really good tincture. I think it's really, really good flavor, sweet. It's got a good burn. I just appreciate, the contest, man. I appreciate you sending it to me. I think this is helping build my stomach, like Devin was saying too, and that's the thing I've been trying to work on the most. I'm good, brother. Send it to someone else, you know what I'm saying, that hasn't tried it. Again, if you want to send it, but yeah, somebody else deserves to try that, dude. It's to me, it's that good. And like I've said numerous times, I'm not a big tink guy. I haven't had a whole bunch, but over the years I've had, I've had enough that I feel like, like I said, I've had hotter for sure. But the flavor, I mean, it's really close to my favorite, which is that tequila or cilantro and lime tink I was talking about way earlier in this video. You know, share the Spew, dude. Yeah, it should be a contest. We should do another contest. Somebody can, I don't know. Anyway. All right, guys, I'm cutting out. I appreciate all of you. Thanks for watching, man. That was enjoyable, super fun. Cap crew, Brandon, Justin, you guys rocked it. Mountain Spew, BajaBoot. We'll see you next time, huh?